Hello and welcome to another edition of Son of Kaiju Review. I'm Protomet.
I'm Tank.
And we're having a special guest here. My recovering cold.
Yeah, so if you just randomly hear Protomet cough, that's the reason why.
I'm physically fine. I just have the residuals of stuff feeling like it's in my throat that I need to expel. It was way worse last week. But, physically I'm okay now. I just got a cough.
See?
And that is somehow more interesting than the movie we're covering today. We're back! A Dinosaur story!
I thought this was... When I was a kid, I really liked this movie.
Oh, so did I! But revisiting it as an adult, I was like, yeah, no, this is not that great.
No.
I get what they were going for.
Yeah.
This movie was executive produced by Steven Spielberg, who in that same year directed Jurassic Park, so...
It was the year of dinosaurs, if you think about it.
So they were... In fact, this movie was basically marketed as a family-friendly version of Jurassic Park. Which isn't to say it was a toned-down Jurassic Park. The two plots have nothing to do with each other, outside of having dinosaurs in it.
Yeah. The movie starts off with a nest of birds.
A bird fighting with his brothers over food and then getting separated because he's like, I'm going to run away and join the circus.
And then he tries to talk with his mom and he's not having it. And then we get introduced to Rex, who is voiced by John Goodman.
And since he's basically going to be, in a sense, narrating the rest of the movie, though he doesn't actually comment on anything.
No.
It's more a case of him telling the story of the events of the movie. But since we already know that the whole rest of the movie is past tense, that everything turned out okay.
Yes. And that must be a giant golf club doing the height of an actual T-Rex.
Yeah, this movie is, this is the kind of movie where you revisit it and actually think about what you're watching and being like, this makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much what our watch session was yesterday. Just like, literally, Protomet got so bored and he started playing a video game.
The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, it's an unfair comparison because that game is really fun, but the fact that I don't normally do that kind of thing for these podcast videos, and I felt the need to.
I was on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, just but also trying to watch the movie. I even opened up my Pokemon Go app and caught some Pokemon during these things. Okay. But, okay.
But yeah, so Rex basically recalls back to the time when he was just a regular dinosaur millions of years ago, and something that looks like an alien spacecraft basically kidnapped him and brainwashed him to be smart.
It forced him to eat cereal. Like, it trapped his head in the ship, and then forced his mouth open and dumped a whole bunch of,
force-fed him brain grain, which apparently was invented in the future, the indeterminate future, by some guy named, Bright Eyes? New Eyes? Professor New Eyes? Dr. New Eyes? Some guy voiced by Walter Cronkite.
Yeah.
Who basically hey, I invented this. I invented a bunch of stuff. I invented this brain grain, which is a cereal that makes you smart. I invented this flying saucer thing. I don't think I invented that alien-looking thing that's flying around. I'm pretty sure that's just there. I have no idea what that's going on, except that he's my assistant, so there's no explanation for this.
He made a dream radio.
I made a radio that allows me to hear children's dreams, specifically from the middle future. Because those are the loudest, and the middle future is basically
New York City.
The 90s. And you know what every kid is wishing for? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur?
Dinosaurs. So he's like, I know, I'm going to kidnap and
smarten up like
a bunch of dinosaurs and then just basically tell them to go to a museum in the mid-90s.
Yeah, so...
It's like, he doesn't even bother to deliver these dinosaurs. The dinosaurs in question are Rex the T-Rex, Elsa the Pteranodon, Woog the Triceratops, and Dweeb the Parasaurolophus.
Yep. Dweeb is a perfect name because he sounds like a dweeb.
Right, but if you're going to name the T-Rex Rex, why not go with other similarly appropriate names for the others? But no, you get Elsa, Woog, and Dweeb.
There should have been Tri for the Triceratops. But we're overthinking a movie here.
Also, they love eating hot dogs.
And half of them are herbivores.
Not even half of them. Half of them are herbivores. I can't say for sure that pteranodons weren't carnivores. You got me on a technicality. You heard that right. I was wrong. It's not going to be the first time this has happened, nor will it be the last.
So, pretty much, they're eating a bunch of hot dogs. Then the professor tells his little alien friend to open up the bottom, and then they give him like a parachute and
and then just drop him into Hudson Bay,
yep.
I assume, and tells him, okay, go to the Museum of Natural History. Some lady there, voiced by Julia Child, is waiting for you. It's like, I would deliver you. He doesn't even bother to explain why he won't just go there himself. He's just like, nope, you're on your own.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, we're dropping you off in this lake or river, and then they meet this kid.
Well, they fall on top of this kid named Louie, who is apparently running away from home, to join the circus.
Very Brooklyn-like accents in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it is New York, so
yep.
Yeah, whatever.
And more old-timey talk.
Not sure, whatever.
I don't want to... Well,
I don't know what you mean, but sure, let's go with that.
I don't want to say old-timey. I don't know. So, pretty much, they get back up on Louie's raft, and just the amount of weight on that raft would be sinking in a heartbeat.
They somehow make it to a pier.
Then
I think Rex almost dies at one point because he can't swim. I don't know. I kind of checked out.
Well, he pretty much falls off the dock.
And then Louie has to use a steam shovel to save him.
Yep.
Power shovel, whatever it's called. The one with like the crane arm and the
backhoe.
Sure. I don't think that's what it's called, but I don't have enough energy to figure it out.
So they get him out, they out of the water, and then they try to... I believe...
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on at this point in the movie. I checked out. All I know is that at some point, Louie and Elsa kind of are flying around town and end up crashing into the home of this little girl named Cecilia, who ends up joining the party.
even before that, the skyscraper has a window open, and they fly into the window.
It's like, who in a skyscraper in New York City is opening a window on an upper floor? It's like, I can't imagine that it's not super windy up there.
It's probably quite windy. So after that, they pretty much land at Cecilia's.
And it turns out it's Thanksgiving Day, her parents are nowhere to be found, and apparently at one point she went to a restaurant, sat at a table all by itself, and somebody took a picture of her looking lonely. Because she has a picture of her sitting alone at a table on presumably her birthday, without her parents. Somebody took a picture of that and gave it to her. Like I said, this is a movie that falls apart when you start thinking about it. Because another thing, at the beginning of the movie, we got talking birds. And the dinosaur is the talking dinosaur, who we do get an explanation for why he can talk. Can the birds just talk too? What is going on?
In this timeline, animals speak. But the humans don't understand them.
Maybe it's just a case that dinosaurs can understand birds. They are relatives, after all.
Yes.
But we're just having to randomly pick at speculation because this movie, again, just falls apart when you actually start thinking about the stuff that's happening.
Mm-hmm. The Thanksgiving parade.
Oh yeah, they get caught up in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Which, fun fact, they actually did have a balloon of Rex at the 1993 Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and it deflated after being punctured by a traffic light.
Okay. Those are massive balloons. Could probably take a decent block.
But yeah, that's a pretty good indicator of how well this movie did. Spoilers for not the movie, but just how well this movie did. It earned less than half of its budget.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it had a budget of 20 million and only got back 9.
Okay, so then the kids in the crowd are saying, "Look, they're real dinosaurs."
Oh yeah, the dinosaurs pretend to be robots walking through the parade, so they can get to
try to get to the museum or the circus.
But then we get a big musical number, which is fine.
Yeah, it's just like,
I mean, nobody watching the parade questions it because
it's a parade.
It's a parade. I have seen videos of similar musical numbers being performed at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Mm-hmm. So it's not out of the realm of possibility.
But until Rex...
Sorry?
Yep. Until Rex sees a Brachiosaur balloon, and he thinks it's a real dinosaur when it goes to shake its hand.
And it pops, basically.
And that covers them, and then the dinosaurs stand up.
And then all the parents are like, "Oh God, it's real dinosaurs! Run! Panic! Panic!" Which then causes all the dinosaurs to have to run through the city. I know Woog and Dweeb are on a motorcycle and a sidecar, and they get separated at one point. Mm-hmm. Dweeb goes through the subway at one point.
And he just kept, "Hi, my name is Dweeb, my name is Dweeb, my name is Dweeb."
At some point, the police surround the three that aren't Rex.
Yep.
Who uses a trucks to skateboard grind down the Brooklyn Bridge.
Pretty much, yeah. And then he pretty much grabs the rest, and they end up near... No.
They end up in Central Park, which is apparently where Louie and Cecilia went to go join the circus or something.
They find the doctor's brother, who is evil.
Professor Screw Eyes.
Because he's got a screw in his eye.
Fun fact, I had this this toy called, I can't remember, I think it was called Monster Face.
Okay.
It was this one where you had like a bunch of this like monster head, almost skeletal looking, and you had like a bunch of facial parts that you could put on it. And I know one of the things you could do was put a screw in one of its eyes. Distinctly remember doing that because of this movie.
No regrets from your past.
But anyway, he's basically the villain of the movie.
The kids end up getting there, and there's like, I want to say like metalhead looking people. No, I'm not saying metalheads are bad, but
No. I mean, his whole circus. I can't remember what it's called. It's all about terrifying people, which the movie treats as though it were an inherently bad thing, even though horror
scared.
Even though that's the entire point of the horror movie industry.
Yeah.
Like, I love horror movies. Now, I'm not going to say they're my favorite genre of movies, but
I mean, a handful of them.
I mean, we wouldn't really be talking about kaiju movies if not for the horror genre, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they treat it as an inherently bad thing. There's... He's got like a clown assistant who's constantly trying to get him to laugh, voiced by Martin Short. I can't remember his name. He's got a good bit towards the end of the movie, though.
Yeah, like, it's him finally just going off. Not in an angry, violent way, but just in his goofy comedy way.
But anyway, Screw Eyes is approached by the kids after his show. He's like, oh, you want to join my circus? Okay, what can you do? I don't know, we're kids? Yeah, that's real great. That's really motivating me to want to hire you. But you know what? I'll bite. Here's this completely blank contract that you have to sign.
In blood, by the way. In blood.
I'm going to prick your finger. You got to put your fingerprint on it. And that will be apparently a legally binding contract.
Bullshit. They're minors?
They are minors. There is no notary.
No adult.
The contract is completely blank until they sign. These kids are dumb and have no idea what they're getting into. And then the dinosaurs show up and is like, hey, we heard about you from New Eyes. You're a bad guy, apparently. Give us our kids back.
No.
I mean, they're not our kids, but give us our kids back.
Give us our human friends back.
It's like, well, I'd like to, but they signed a contract. But I'll make you a deal. I will turn you into mindless monsters for my show in exchange for turning these kids back from primates that I've just now done with pills.
Yeah, they just randomly turned them into apes.
He somehow breaks apart a pill and that magically turns the kids into apes. It's okay, fair enough. This is a kind of movie where you probably don't want to depict somebody forcing two kids to take mysterious pills.
Yeah.
So, fair enough, but it just makes it look like he breaks the pill and that turns them into...
So, pretty much, the kids don't take it. He snaps the pill, there's like a weird powder or some... like energy that came out of the pill.
And we see a silhouette of them turning into monkeys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, well, this is just a temporary effect. I could make it permanent, or you could sign another contract. I'll tear up this other contract I did with the kids.
So then the dinosaurs all agree to turn them into, well, I guess they're prehistoric minds.
And then the kids turn back into humans and are woken up the next morning by the clown, who is a genuinely nice person.
He gave them pancakes. I wish random people would give me pancakes.
But yeah, they go to the show, see the dinosaurs being
like
monstrous,
scary,
and then Impassioned Plea breaks the dinosaurs out of their brain drained state?
First, it's just, I guess like a flashing light kind of breaks the control of Dr. Screw Eyes. But Rex is still in his prehistoric mind, so he's trying to eat Dr. Screw Eyes.
He goes berserk.
Yep.
Yeah, at this point in the movie, I had checked out and was just playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep.
So, I completely forgot how this movie ended for the most part.
So, pretty much, Rex gets calmed back to his smart state, I guess. Then Cecilia hugs Elsa, and that breaks it. Her spell. Then, like, I can't remember how the others.
It's like, I don't care. I think New Eyes shows up to confront his brother and be like,
Oh,
hey.
yeah, New Eyes does show up.
It's like, hey, you're evil. You were doing a bad thing. I've come to get the dinosaurs, I guess. I somehow know that they fell into your hands. Get eaten by crows, I guess, is what happens to Screw Eyes. He
gets eaten by a murder of crows.
That's after everybody leaves, because he's alone and he can't scare anybody, and that's when he's the most terrified. It's like,
Well, that's kind of dumb, but okay.
But yeah, apparently he gets eaten by crows because all that's left of him is his screw, which even gets picked up by one of the crows and taken away. Mm-hmm. And I guess there is a scene before that where the clown finally just goes on a humorous rant against Screw Eyes.
Yep.
With a whole comedy routine that is honestly kind of fun.
Takes a lot of stuff out of his clown pants.
It is a pretty fun scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dinosaurs are now at the Museum of Natural History. The lady running the place is like, okay, kids, take a look at these dinosaurs. Parents, I don't know, go to the gift shop or something. Leave your kids alone in a place with an old lady.
Prior to a lot of this happening, the old lady's going around putting like flyers up for the dinosaurs at.
She also completely misses them being in the parade because she's doing that. Like
she's like, I'm thinking she's half blind or something because she's like.
I remember there's one scene where she's on her motorcycle. She takes off her motorcycle goggles, puts her glasses back on, and acts as though she hadn't seen anything prior to this point. It's like, oh my god, she's a danger on the road.
Yeah, definitely.
We are all in trouble.
Well, then they talk. We end up back with Rex on the golf course with the little bird. Then he pretty much puts the bird back up onto the tree, and then the movie pretty much ends.
We get an extended version of the song they played during the parade. Mm-hmm. This was not a great movie. It did not hold up to scrutiny all these years later.
No. And some of the lines I remember... like when they go to Cecilia's house and he's like, she says something about her parents and then he brings up, why, do they beat you? I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Like, this is definitely a movie where if you want to really enjoy it, you really have to turn your brain off. Otherwise, you're going to be questioning everything. And
I think that's pretty much what we did for the last 5 minutes.
Like I said, I just started playing a video game to pass the time because I had checked out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, this is...
I know it was fun when I was a kid, but now me as an adult, I'm like...
Thing is, this movie... could have potentially been better.
Because of Disney.
So this movie is actually based on a book. And somebody at Disney had actually wanted to work on the movie adaptation of the book after they got finished with The Little Mermaid. but Spielberg had already bought the rights to it. And considering that this was, during the period of the Disney Renaissance, this could have been a much better movie than it wound up being.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Disney can do no wrong. I mean, the 80s were kind of rough for them.
Oh, yeah.
Black Cauldron. I want to say Great Mouse Detective, but that one was a banger. That one was a great one. Oliver and Company, maybe? It's like, I don't think that one was bad, but I haven't watched it in forever, so.
Which one was it where there was a boy and it seemed like a giant eagle?
Oh, The Rescuers Down Under.
I like that one. I really don't know what to say.
This movie isn't god-awful, but it is kind of boring, and
Yeah.
you can kind of understand why the movie didn't even make half of its budget back.
I bet you, if some people took their kids to the theater and then told their friends about it, and just is like, maybe just skip that one.
I mean, Spielberg did have a hit earlier in the year with Jurassic Park.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
this just wasn't one.
Okay, let's see. This movie, Jurassic Park and Carnosaur. All around the same time.
Yeah.
The fuck? A classic in Jurassic Park, a horror thing with Carnosaur, and
An incredibly mediocre
cartoon
animated film. Hooray.
Yeah. It's been out for a few years, so I bet some of you have seen this movie already. So
Again, I really liked it as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
But, clearly, I was dumb.
You
And I
didn't
still
know any
am.
better.
I still am dumb, though. I will admit I have some shitty opinions about stuff at times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Young and dumb, old and dumb. It's just, I don't know.
It's an okay movie. Don't go into it expecting any cinematic greatness.
Oh God, no.
Probably have something else you could put your attention towards while it's on. Kids will probably love it.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, like I said, we loved it as kids.
There was actually last week I had my nieces over, and I put on the classic. We watched Frosty, Rudolph, and the original Grinch, and they watched it. They were interested, but they kind of wanted to do something else at the time because
They're kids.
yes. But just knowing that they were willing to sit down something that wasn't effing Bluey.
The kids are dumb. I should know. I was one.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, no. It could be far worse of a movie, but it's just it's there.
It's there. It's a wee bit boring at times.
And admittedly, this is more of a dinosaur movie than a kaiju movie, but given that they use drugs to turn the dinosaurs smart, I'm going to give it the kaiju edge there. Just barely.
It's just was able to step over the line to kaiju. They didn't leap like they did with like Rampage.
Yeah, we're not suddenly going to turn into a channel that focuses a lot of our attention on just dinosaur movies. You're not going to see like 20 million BC or whatever it's called, the one with Raquel Welch. I've never seen that movie. I just have no interest in it.
No.
But yeah, we're back at Dinosaur's Tale. Dinosaur Story.
Mm-hmm. It
was a movie.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
That feels insulting. It feels like I'm comparing it to Bebe's Kids. It's like, no.
Oh, Jesus.
I apologize to this movie. But I don't really have much else to say.
Do something else if it's on the television or something.
Yeah, there are far better options.
All right, everyone. See you next time.
I'm Protomet.
I'm Tank.
See ya.
Bye.